In this video, we're going to determine whether graphs could represent variables with normal distributions from 5.1. Let's look at number 1, determine whether the graph shown could represent a variable with a normal distribution and explain your reasoning. If the graph appears to represent a normal distribution, estimate the mean and standard deviation. Since this graph is skewed left, it could not represent a normal distribution, so that's F. Graph could not represent a variable with a normal distribution because the graph is skewed to the left. Okay, this one is bell-shaped, having its mean in the center here. It's symmetric. So yes, this one is going to be a variable that could represent a normal distribution. Also, we need to make sure that when it's bell-shaped and symmetric, it doesn't cross the x-axis. It approaches the x-axis but doesn't get there. Its mean is going to be about 22, and its standard deviation to its point of inflection right here is going to be, so that's at about 24, so that's going to be 2. So if you don't know what a point of inflection is, that's one standard deviation away from the mean. It's where this changes from concave down to concave up, changes from what I would say spill to fill. It's right there. We don't talk about that really in statistics a whole lot. That's more of a calculus thing, but it is where you can identify where one standard deviation is to the right and to the left. There will be points of inflection there. So that's what you can look for. This one is bimodal, or bimodal. So no, it's symmetric, it's not bell-shaped. So that's C. This one can't represent a normal distribution because it crosses the x-axis. That's B. And this one looks like a normal distribution. It's bell-shaped, symmetric, doesn't cross the x-axis. Looks like it has a mean of about 21. It's a little bit to the right of 20 there. And the point of inflection appears to be at about, say, 24. So that's 3 away from 21. So there we go. And that's it for this video. We'll come back next time and we'll talk more about 5.1. See you for the next video.